Hi guys, welcome back to Kevin Creates. I actually just forgot what the name of my channel was there for a second. It's been several weeks since I have uploaded anything, so today we're just going to do a planner update. We're just going to see what I have and have not been doing in my planners for the last several weeks slash like month. And you're going to notice a new addition here. So I did actually get Scribbles That Matter, one of the Blackout journals. I'll explain what for after, but I'm actually very excited about that one. We will do a quick review of my Hobonichi, and it really will be quick because I fell off. I fell off on that one hard. This one I'm still using basically to like sketch out what I want to do in my other journals, which is ridiculous. So I won't show you a whole whack of that, but this one is getting so much use now. Honestly, like I'm running out of pages where I don't have. Yeah, I'm running out of pages where I don't have stuff. It's crazy. So without further ado, let's get right in. I'll start with the Plum planner here. Get everything else out of the way, whatever. I'm hoping the light's okay today. It's super overcast. So I've got like the blinds open to try to get some natural light, but I also have some overhead lights on because it's, again, very dreary. It is definitely April showers bring May flowers on brand today. So I am still loving my Plum Planner 7x9, the weekly overview. I think you guys have already seen this. I have actually started doing like more mood boards and kind of collages, things like that. So I did have my annual one. I have not done anything with special dates. To be quite honest, don't know if I'm gonna bother. I really don't. Nothing's like sung to my soul yet. I am, when I'm actually hitting things, I am crossing off my like goals that I've been doing. I'm looking at this quite frequently as well to like pull into my weekly stuff, which we'll go over in a second. But yeah, nothing's changed. I'm not adding anything new to those. The other half of the vision board. January, where did we leave off? February, I'm quite sure. Somewhere in February. The only thing that I will show you from January, since again, obviously, like we've already done this one, I have decided to do more collages slash like vision boards, whatever you want to call it. I've been doing more of those and I'm putting those in those like first pages. So I am still doing like the monthly overview, the snapshot of the month, the monthly collage. It goes in the back right before my media log, but I do kind of like having these different, little vision boards. And I do have a gripe about the sticker paper that I'm using. So again, this is like side tangents. This is what we do here. These current ones, these ones here are printed off on this beautiful, it really is beautiful, like vinyl sticker paper. Jeez, it's a tongue twister for some reason. Vinyl sticker paper. Got this on Amazon. It is the GWYBKQ. So it was like on one of the many Reddit threads that I went down. Everybody said that they love this stuff for like using in the Cricut. So I've been using it to do these, again, these like kind of bigger collages just because it really is beautiful paper. My qualm with it is that as soon as you cut it, it is so friggin' hard to peel up like from the corner. That's my only gripe. So anyway, I do love the sticker paper. I would suggest it as long as you have like patience and nails. I'm sure it works better with the Cricut too because then you actually like they're usually doing kiss cuts so you can kind of like push them up and peel them up. But yeah, anything where you need to have a corner. Oh my God, what a pain. What a pain. Maybe I'll show you guys in like a future video how I finally figured out how to do it. But this one here, this is the QE2 Home Lottery Dream Home. And then like the cottage as well. I need this. I need this. I'm sending out every little vibe in my body. I would love this house. So yeah, even if I don't win it, A, the money goes to a good cause, but B, I've actually found a couple of things, again, the stuff that like I'm obsessed with for this house. This is stuff that I want for my dream home anyway. So that's the only addition for January. Not going to spend any time going over January. We've already done that. February, because I think we did some of February. I can't remember, to be quite honest, but as always, I'm doing like the dashboard. I do my 3 main goals for the month, any special dates, appointments, and then the books that I'm reading. I fell off hard. I think I was actually trying to like, schedule when I was going to be recording and then editing and posting videos. life has a way of life, and so it did not turn out the way that I was expecting it to. Basically, I didn't like follow the schedule that I was expecting to, which whatever, it's all good. That we live and we learn, right? Yes, this is another part of the vision board. I like vamped up and got a little bit more specific on my vision board for the year. So this is one half of it, and I chose this one for February just because the colors kind of matched with the Giacomo blue dashboard. Oh my God, I'm still obsessed with all of her stuff. So yeah, no, really didn't follow those, to be honest. I did hit my milestone. I hit my 15 months smoke free. Yay! Was at work for half the month. It was my birthday at the end of the month. I was exhausted. I was like, when I say tired to my core, I've never been so friggin' tired leaving a shift in my life. That was a particularly shitty shift, that one in the beginning of February. I said that like every shift basically, it just keeps getting shittier and shittier. So anyway, you'll notice lots of like those little exhaustion stickers that I'm still loving from the Hubman Chub Girl. I think we've gone over this as well, but I have started to put, like, again, I'm pulling in kind of mini goals from my 12 pillars. And if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on here. Thank you so much for making it this far into the video. Honestly, most of what I like talk about is my planners at this point. Originally, it was going to be like arts and organization and all the things, but I'm the most consistent about my planner updates. So that's what it is here. But yeah, if you're new here, I call my 12 pillars basically like the 12 areas of life that I map out goals for, really. So health, fitness, relationships, finances, career and business, personal development, home and environment, fun and recreation, service and contribution, soul food, and outer shell. And so, like I just said, we are pulling in mini goals. I'm getting a little bit better about that. Give me one sec. Okay. I am still using the folio as well. I friggin' love this. I'm sorry, I'm trying to swear less. I did get one comment from somebody about how they like, as soon as I dropped an F-bomb, they boogied on out, and I don't blame anybody, but I do have a potty mouth. It happens sometimes. So I am trying to get a little bit better about it, but y'all bear with me. If you don't like swearing, ultimately this is probably not going to be the channel for you. But yes, I'm loving my folio still. But I had to make myself kind of like a little cheat sheet so that I have it in there when I'm setting up like my weekly goals. And so I literally just had to like write out basically what my, what would you call that? Index? Code? I don't know why the word for this escapes me. But anyway, I basically had to like write out legend. There we are. So I had to write out the legends that I knew for like the first 3 letters. That's all I really had space for there. What it was for. So I do reference that quite frequently, and you guys might have seen this in previous videos. I'm obsessed with those. Obsessed with my midliner dual mix now that I understand how to use them, but I do basically have to, like, every time I'm busting one out, I have to do a bunch of scribbles to get it to where it's actually giving the two colors. So anyway, that also stays on the back of that. This would have been like a work week. So it was my best friend's birthday. I was away for it for the first time ever, actually. I stayed up on my daily gratitude. So I have a spot here for like whatever I'm grateful for or something I'm like super happy about every single day. Stayed up on that. Was doing some tarot pulls. Some days wasn't, other days. Like I said, it was a really shitty shift, man. That was a brutal one. I'm really not loving that job at the moment. And by the moment, I mean, I actually don't love this job. I'm fervently praying for a new one. So this one would have been when I was coming home. Yes. So coming home in February, I also started tracking my impulse purchases. So if you're not new here, you know that I really, really, really want to curb my impulse shopping. I am an impulse shopper. I don't know if it's like the dopamine rush or what it is. I mean, obviously it is. Anyway, it is something that has been on my to-do list for this year. It's like one of my goals for the year. I want to stop my impulse shopping. So what I've started doing is actually like writing out what my impulse purchases are in this little empty box here so that I have to like A, keep myself accountable, B, have like a good running idea of what I'm actually just like buying out of nowhere. That's the one I mean, Crash Bandicoot. if anybody here plays PlayStation, I loved Crash when I was a kid. I bought the Crash trilogy again a couple years ago now when I got my PlayStation and was loving it, and then discovered I didn't know that there's a Crash Bandicoot 4 and it was 75% off. So whatever, I impulse bought that. It was worth it. I did buy the Sonic Shadow Generations. I was thinking that I was going to love Sonic the way that I did when I was a kid and I used to play it on like Sega or whatever it was. It was also on sale. I didn't love it. Let me know down below if you're also a gamer, if you play PlayStation or like Xbox or Nintendo, any of the things. If you've played Sonic, was it worth it to keep going? Like I played it for probably half an hour and just I was just not feeling it. So I don't know if it's because I was playing on PlayStation or what. Let me know if you enjoy it. Whether basically I should give it the old college try again or not. And then yeah, so I bought rugs for the home office and living room. I've wanted those forever. And mostly for the home office, I got like a nice long one to go under my computer chair because also, if you're not new here, you've heard the little boy who lives above me featured on numerous videos because he stomps every single day, loud as can be. And it's made me very aware of when I feel like I might be being loud myself to whoever lives below me. And I know one of the things that they for sure can hear and is probably so obnoxious is the sound of my computer chair when I'm like pushing it out, especially with this the standing desk now. So I decided that it was more than worth it to finally invest in a rug so that I can move my computer chair around and not feel like I'm driving the people below me crazy. So I think that was a justified impulse shop. But anyway, started tracking what I'm doing there. I've been writing workouts on the bottom. I'm still enjoying that. Again, to-dos, basic to-dos. It's a pretty standard first week back one. I actually hit everything on that, which was good. Didn't do everything on that one, but here we are. Oh, and Love is Blind season 8 came out. I'm obsessed with Love is Blind. I do love Love is Blind. Let me know down below if you also watch it and what your thoughts were on this season. Oh man, I was like literally keeping notes on my phone every time the episodes would come out. I had a whole running commentary on like the different couples and stuff. So you'll see, yeah, Love is Blind. I like made sure to write that on my calendars. I do love Love is Blind. So I was doing my top 3 priorities for the week. Again, that running to-do list, I'm really, really, really loving this particular layout for like my general overview for my week. I love having the running list. I love being able to pull stuff in here. Yeah, honestly, I'm obsessed. I'm actually obsessed with this layout. We are 3 months in, so Q1 is done. Q3, good Lord. Imagine, that'll be here before we know it too. But Q1 is done. I'm still loving it. Normally by now, honestly, I've already like gotten bored of whatever I'm doing for my planner and I'm already plotting and planning the next one, but I love this one. So I will probably get this one again for next year as well. Keeping up on the daily gratitudes, the mini goals. Did I not do anything? Yes, I did. Okay, well, guess what? We didn't check it off, and I'm very much so a visual person. I like having my little things ticked off. You can also see how much use this one's gotten if I don't put any pressure. Like you can see, she's running real low. Don't you worry, I already have replacements. But we did have a therapy session. I did impulse purchase. Bought some bras. They were on crazy sale. Also justified. Definitely didn't get 8,000 steps. I think I went to the gym twice. I probably did apply for new jobs, I would assume. Whatever. Okay, fine. I won't cross off anymore, but I know for sure that I did have a therapy session. So there, you just got to see my favorite highlighters in action. Much of the same. Oh yeah, again, I'm loving the Hub and Chub Girl stickers. I have so many. I'll do that in like a separate video because I was getting the ultimate subscription boxes. Recently, they had some changes made to, oh yeah, actually this is a really, really good thing. So if you're Canadian and you're into the Hub and Chub Girls, they were doing it in US dollars before, and now you actually have the option to do everything in Canadian, which saves us some money. We love saving money in the current climate. So anyway, I ended up like swap stuff around. I bought some more stickers, but then the ultimate sub box didn't renew. Anyway, it was a whole thing. So now I'm gonna go back to just getting the stickers for now, the monthly sticker subscription. That should be here this week. I will show you that next week. But yeah, no, anyway, loving the Hub and Chub Girl stickers. I'm getting a lot of use out of those overall. And then you'll see more of them when we do the little Hobonichi run through quickly. But, oh yeah, that was my birthday week. That was fun. Little birthday puppy. Cute. Didn't actually have a whole lot on the running to-do list. More impulse purchases. Like, girl, every week, I'm telling you. Every friggin' week there's something. But I do like, again, having to like write it down so that I can see what I did buy instead of, you know what I mean? Like not being able to cross it off, knowing what money was spent. Well worth it. Everything from Lulu was bomb. Ooh, I'm obsessed with my Auric eyeshadow. And oh, I forgot about that. I need a new set. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so that impulse purchase, I'm standing beside. Like, I don't regret it, but obviously I need to stop. I need to fuck off with that. Yeah, that was that week. My birthday week. This is the first year I've been home for my birthday in probably 7 years too. So I didn't do anything crazy, but it was just so nice to be home and actually celebrate. Because again, with like the FIFA lifestyle of fly in, fly out, every year I'm away for my birthday, and I feel like if I'm not home to actually celebrate it, I don't really bother celebrating it by the time I get home, because at work, like every day is Monday. It's kind of Groundhog Day. It's the same routine every day. It's the same like schedule every day. So it literally is just another day. So anyway, I was very excited to be home for my birthday. I did a bunch of birthday reflections. I think I posted those on my personal Instagram. So it was really, really nice to be home. And then that was my collage for February. Got my hearted, and I'm actually loving what we're doing with it. Got the new Natasha Denona Bloom eyeshadow palette that came out like right around my birthday. Love, 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 love. Hit my 50 months smoke-free. Got flowers for my birthday. The orchid was from my best friend, and then this beautiful bouquet was from my mom. And again, I got Crash Bandicoot 4, was so excited. So I had my little gaming day, and I'm just obsessed with the graphics. I'm actually going to turn this into some kind of like background in one of my journals, which is why I had to like take a bunch of close-ups. Anyway, I'm love, 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 love. What a good game. I love Crash. And I'm still loving my Garmin, which pops up when it's your birthday, pops up for holidays. So that was kind of cute with the little presents. Flying in over Halifax. It's always crazy to me how small Halifax looks. Like when I was living in BC for years there, Vancouver's obviously massive, flying over, even coming into like Calgary, Montreal, places like that. Like they seem a lot bigger than than Halifax does. CoStar, I used to check that app more than I do. I kind of like checking it on my birthdays these days, but anyway, kind of cute, just like little birthday stuffs. That was that. There wasn't a whole lot going on because I worked for half the month anyway. Media log. I am loving having the media log because I read a lot, as y'all know. And in my dashboards, I'm writing down the books that I'm reading, but it's actually really nice for me to be able to have a spot for like Love is Blind. I loved the season. It got a lot of hate online. Again, let me know down below if you also watched Love is Blind and what your thoughts were, but I really liked it. I'm a fan, man. I love Love is Blind. So it was kind of nice to be able to like write things out about that. Crash Bandicoot 4, I loved. Yeah, Sonic. Nah. Just wasn't loving it. And actually it's kind of nice to have the comments in here too, because I was saying like maybe it's because I played After Crash 4, which was so good. I just haven't picked it back up again. So if you're a gamer, let me know down below whether it's like worth actually picking back up again. And then the books that I read, The Wolf and the Witch by Clarissa Weeks was fantastic. Oh my god, such a good series. So yet another one of these ones where like I hate discovering a good series during its inception or during its like first couple books. I like discovering something after everything's already out so I can just like binge. I can't do that with this one. I'm gonna have to wait for the next one. But yeah, really, really good. Fantastic Land. It's just a standalone novel by Mike Bakoven. This one was so weird and so good. So every chapter was written from like a different perspective. It was like a different person's perspective in like an interview. I'm not gonna butcher it. Really, really cool. Give it a Google. To see if it would be something that's like up your alley, but it's basically about like an amusement park down in Florida, and they get hit by this like crazy hurricane, and everybody who's like working in the park gets stranded there for about a month, and they're basically just turning into a bunch of psychopaths. It's actually so interesting, but kind of like creepy as well. But yeah, like I said, really, really interesting premise. Just I've never read anything where every single chapter was from like a different character's perspective. Really well done. Would definitely recommend it. I am still doing habit trackers in the back of these. That would be the only thing. If I could change, if I could like create my own, if I could change one thing, I would move the habit tracker that I had in like the weekly before somewhere here. Like Plum, if you ever watch this, if you're listening, give us the option to put the old habit tracker down here on like the weekly overview one. I would love to have that. I would love to, like, I would much rather have a habit tracker in there than like workouts or whatever. But I'm using it here. I'm not doing it every day. And that's, again, like not seeing it every single day. I'm not using it every day. So then I end up having to do like a bulk upload, we'll call it. I have to come in and like bust out the phone and go back through all the scores and write all the things. But for February, I was tracking my no spend, my Aura ring, as you guys know, my readiness score being over 75, my sleep being over 75, and then I was still tracking my protein, trying to get over 90 grams every day for that, and then tracking half when I was exercising. It wasn't a great month overall, but I think that this is one thing I do appreciate about having like the standalone habit tracker, is that you get to do kind of a reflection. So what were the successes, and then what were the shortcomings, and then the next month's goals. I have not filled out a next month's goals yet, I don't think. Oh yeah, no, I really didn't. Oh well. So anyway, that was February. It was okay, because it wasn't a great month. March, again, top 3 goals. This was all of my appointments, the books that I was reading, just kind of like spilled down to here. Another one of these like vision boards, the other half of my updated vision board. These colors went more with this theme. The monthly overview. So yeah, again, this is where you're going to see way more of these Hub and Chub Girl ones. I love her stickers so much. They are just so cute. And I've started using, I think you guys have seen these before, the ruler from, yeah, this was Plum Paper from a couple of years ago. So I love as it's clear, you actually can't see it very well unless I bring it right up. So they have a clear ruler, which I love. It's like a snap-in one. I use this quite a lot, and you've seen that in some of the ones where we're doing a setup together kind of thing. But I got this one in my last order, and I think we quickly talked about it, and I wasn't actually sure how much I was going to use it. So I have been trying to bust it out, and I've been using it when I'm writing out like my appointments on the days and adding a little bit of color. I actually really enjoyed that. So far it is getting use. I like it. I love the stickers. I've started highlighting when I'm at work. I feel like that's probably the easiest way to do it, or when my shifts are. I did work from home for a week, so flights, all the things. Finally went to see the endocrinologist, got some answers, and then still a big fat mystery for the rest of it. So I'm pretty sure I have PCOS. She said not to bother even like going for an ultrasound unless things progress much worse. So shit out of luck, whatever. C'est la vie. Being a human is hard sometimes, but I finally had that. Yeah, no, I like writing out the hair appointments, and some of the Hub and Chub Girl stickers. I love the ones for like deliveries too. So that was the day that I had a delivery, probably from some of my impulse shopping. And when we set this up too, I think you guys saw I did like a not great job of it, but if there is only like a day or two on a week, I'm just gluing it and going into like the next month. It's such a waste to do things twice. So this first week, speaking of which, I did not use my planner one little bit. Not even the once. And I think, you know what? I didn't even bring it to work. That's what it was. So this actually I just left it at home. I didn't bring my cards with me. I didn't really care to do anything. I was only going to work for 1 week, like on site. So I just left it at home. And then I don't love naked space, where I had like 2 weeks of naked space. I started using the Rainy Days Ultimate subscription from Hub and Chub Girl, trying out the washi tape, and then some of the cute little like holographic stickers, which are adorable. Did do my gratitude. Yeah, and then again where I like got home, I flew out the Tuesday, whatever, got home Wednesday. I did start writing it again for like the Friday and using it. So yeah, it's kind of busy. It was actually a really good week working from home, which was surprising because normally I fucking hate working from home. I hate like muddying up the two worlds together. So this would have been, where are we? What day are we? Okay, yeah, right. So this is a couple weeks ago. So same old same, man. I'm really enjoying the running to-do list. I'm really enjoying doing the mini goals and the top priorities, doing the daily gratitude, more oopsies, right on, again, the impulse shopping. Every single week it's a goal not to do that, and clearly it's an issue that we are working on. Have no fear, we are working on it. We're getting better. But still writing down what I bought, basically. And then, yeah, nice busy week. I'm still like writing out things that I'm canceling. Didn't get a whole lot of workouts in, but that's fine. I'm having some issues, some running issues right now. So I am book physio. I am going through physio right now, and it's helping. So, oh yeah, I put all kinds. I tried to pull in all kinds that like played into that 12 pillars. Again, daily gratitude, writing out the workouts. I was trying to write out what I wanted to do for workouts. It was like a new tact for me. And then just like highlighting when I actually did them. Meh. That didn't stick. Didn't love that. But yeah, this was last week. All of the things. It was a pretty good week, man. It was a pretty good week, all in all. And then this was my collage for the month, for March. Again, I was working for half of it. But I did discover what my, what do they call it? Your color palette, your season, whatever your season is. And I'm a soft summer. So I started looking at like colors that were good for that. This all started like, went down a rabbit hole trying to figure out what color my eyes were. And so then I discovered that I have central heterochromia, which means that like there's two different colors in my eyes, like right at the center. So I've got this like brown ring in like right around my iris. And then the rest of my pupils kind of this like light green color. And then my outer rim is gray. So then I don't think I did put a picture of it. Anyway, Natasha Denona, I collect her palettes. I love Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. I tried out the Yucca palette, and the colors actually matched my eyes perfectly. So you can't really like see it in here. I have pictures on my phone, but I decided to add that because I played with makeup and matched my eye color. So I thought that was kind of fun. It's just like my camera roll literally was just like pictures of me trying to get the color of my eyes. It's slightly deranged if you don't know why they're in there, if anybody would just like glance at it, but whatevs, here we are. So there's a gigantic eyeball there. I was doing some bubble baths on Fridays. I'm trying to do that sometime. So I was watching like Love is Blind, popping that up so that I could like watch it from my little bubble bath with my JBL speaker. Really digging that. Again, that's kind of nice. I won't do that in the summer because it's just too friggin' warm, but it was very cool the last couple weeks. So I was able to enjoy that. Did some makeup. Oh yeah, that was the Yucca palette. The overall, I actually did quite enjoy that. And whatever. I don't care if you're here, you're used to my ramblings. If you're still here at this point, then you for sure are used to my ramblings. But what I tried to do with my makeup was using a beauty blender on one side and then using brush on the other side for foundation to see what the difference was. And anyway, yeah, I ended up liking making makeup that day. This is like one of those quotes that I saw on like Instagram one day that I loved. Like low key want a 2-income household, high key don't want nobody in my house. LOL. So like legit, the struggle is real being a single income household. I would love to have 2 incomes, but just like live by myself, you know? Nail polish. You guys know I love my nail polish and I love my IL&P. This color that I have on right now is called Adored. It looks a lot different on my skin tone than it looked online. I'll put maybe I'll put a little picture of it here somewhere. Still a beautiful color, but it's crazy how, I think that was why I was like interested in the seasons or whatever. It's crazy how different things look depending on what your skin tone is, your undertone, all the things. But I got a matte top coat to go along with my last IL&P haul and put it over this baby pink one that I got from them. It looked like mini eggs. It literally looked like the shells of mini eggs. It was so cool. So I might do that again. But anyway, nails, makeup. In Montreal and the Trudeau airport, which I fly in and out of every 3 weeks, as we know, on my way home, I have my like little rituals. Again, I'm very, very like routine based. That's just my personality. But on my way home, every time I fly out, we get there at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So we've got lots and lots of time to sit and wait in the airport. McDonald's opens early as shit there. They've got like a McCafe in there. It's fairly new. It is the only place that has mini hash browns. So they don't sell proper like full-size McDonald's hash browns, but they do have mini ones. so I always get 8, whatever. Judgment-free zone here. Your girl likes to eat. C'est la vie. But anyway, I thought it was kind of interesting. I didn't realize that that was only at select McDonald's, and I think it's actually only at the one in the Montreal airport. It's bizarre, but thought it was kind of cool. Took a picture of that. Made some bracelets. We already know here I do like random art. Bracelets were the most recent bout of random art I was doing again. I just wanted to have some different like colors and styles. I am trying to put a little bit more effort into the outer shell, as you guys know. And then I did the new moon spread. I thought that was kind of cool. So it's been a while. Like I said, I wasn't doing a whole lot of like reflecting with tarot for the last little bit. So I thought it would be kind of nice to do a spread. And as always, it's crazy how much things do like really tie in. It was very cool. And then I took, as always, a picture of cool clouds. I love the clouds. I love taking pictures of the clouds when I fly. My media log, only 1 page for March. Okay, this one was like a viral thing. The Rebecca Yarros Fourth Wing series. Oh my God, I understand. I understand why everybody's going crazy for it. I understand why it's like a literal fan fave. It was so good. The Fourth Wing was phenomenal. So I went through all 3 that she has out. So the Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, and Onyx Storm. I cannot wait for the next one. But again, I keep finding these series that aren't finished, so I have to keep waiting. But anyway, those ones are really good. So if you haven't checked them out and you're into like fantasy, for sure. I want a dragon now, basically, is what came out of that. I need a dragon. I need to be a dragon rider. That's just how life is gonna have to go now. I read a short story by Joe Hill called Ushers. I didn't realize it was a short story. I don't usually like love short stories. I won't even read the Stephen King compilations of short stories, to be honest, like novellas or whatever. I just don't. I like a good beefy 300, 400, 500, 600 pages. Just suck me into your story. But as far as short stories go, it was actually really good. Gravewater Lake was another one that I read by A.M. Strong and Sonia Sargent. This one was good as well. This was another 5-star. It was really well written and did not see the plot twist coming at all. So I do like to have kind of like palate cleansers, I'll call them. So if I've been on like a Stephen King kick for a while, they're usually pretty like psychological, like thrillers. There's some horror aspects. So I will break it up with like a romantic comedy or one of these like more sci-fi kind of fantasy ones. But then when I just went through like all of the fantasy stuff, I wanted a palate cleanser from that. So I did this kind of like murder mystery thriller one. Murder mystery. I don't even think that last sentence was actually a sentence. Good Lord. And then the last one I just finished, this I think is another one that's like gone viral on Book Talk or whatever that is. But Quicksilver by Callie Hart. Yet another series that doesn't have all the books out that I have to wait for. But it was also really, really good. And so I'm enjoying how different all these books are that are out right now. Like, there's no repeat. So if there's vampires, it's vampires like you've never read about them before. If there's dragons, it's dragons like you've never read about them before. Like they're all just, got some really amazing authors right now just sharing their genius with the world. So Quicksilver, I really liked. I'm excited for the next one to come out. I just finished that the other day. That brings us to the end again of March. Oh, I didn't even finish doing that. I thought I did. See, this is the problem with the habit tracker at the end. Like it feels like so much effort to go back. Excuse me for yawning. But I chose colors out of all my pen collection that I thought kind of matched the theme of the month. I switched it up a bit for this one, and I'm actually preferring tracking this. I wonder did I set it up for April yet? Sorry guys. Nope, I didn't even. Whoa, baby. So much for setting up April, eh? I will have to, I'll have to do that today. But I was doing no spend, readiness score over 75 as always, sleep score over 75 as always, body battery over 70, and then exercise. And so body battery comes from the Garmin's if you care, basically. If you care. I'm obsessed with my Garmin's. You guys know that as well if you are a returning friend. But the body battery is right there up at the top for me, and it is crazy how accurate it is. So basically it's like a readiness score, but from like the watch, and it includes all of the things, and like obviously your sleep, but your like heart rate, all the things, very cool. My body battery, I could not get it over like 30 for weeks on end. It was actually ridiculous. Hold on. So again, this is like the app. I do love the Garmin app. It's very intuitive, but the way it's set up here, activity is cool. So if I go into my body battery, again, you can see like that's ridiculous. So this is just like plotted out for the last 4 weeks, but like 20s, excuse me, like daily low and daily high before that. So, oh my God. Low. But like I said, there was a bit there where like I literally couldn't get out of the 20s. Like it was nuts how low it was. So I decided, like, look at that, man, the scores, 30s, 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 20s, 30s. I decided that I wanted to start tracking that so that I can kind of, again, find some like a correlation, figure out what is going on. Why is my score so low? So it's actually been kind of nice tracking this. I will finish that up. I guess it's kind of cool to have the reflections. Realistically, I'm probably going to let that drop off because I'm not using the habit tracker as, it's not like a tool for me to like hold myself accountable for stuff. It's literally me tracking what I'm doing in certain areas so that I know how things tie together. So I don't really care about the reflection. Like I said, in a perfect world, I wouldn't even have that like standalone part. In a perfect world, it would literally just be at the bottom there so that I could do it every week, every day, whatever. April, not a whole lot in here right now. Today's April 1st, so I'll have to like add the book that I'm reading right now. I actually started 2 books. One of them was not digging, so I put it away. But yeah, I'll add my books. A couple appointments coming up. Pretty naked so far. I haven't decided what kind of vision boardy thing I want to do there yet, but it's going to have some fun pastel colors because this reminds me of mini eggs. I love this. Love this. The monthly overview, again, using all these little like Hub and Chub girls. I love their holiday stickers for the Canada ones. I'm really digging using that little cutie pie to do whatever my appointments are. I've got a couple more appointments that I should probably plug in that I've made since then. And then, yeah, this is today. So running to-do list for the week. Mini goals that I pulled in for my 12 pillars. I've got my priorities for the week. I had an interview yesterday, second interview. Please send me all of the good vibes. Send me all of your good vibes because I really, 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 really want this job. This company sounds amazing and I need a new job. It's not a want anymore. Like I literally need it. Oh my God, this is a long one. This is why I should do this probably like weekly or every 2 weeks. I've just been so tired, guys. It's been exhausting. So yeah, this is up to current week. It's going to be a pretty busy week. We're on Tuesday already. I am currently recording the plan updates. I did do the collages. I haven't done the reflection yet, and I have to set my April reflection goals. But yeah, we've got lots on the go. Yeah, it should be good. I'm not going to be spending outside of budget. This is going to 100% be ticked off, and I will show you why in just a minute. But yeah, that last little one. So for the reflections, I'm not really... Oh yeah, here's another one. This is the only month I have left that doesn't have anything set up for it. I do need to choose one for November. Because I'm sure... Oh yeah, okay, November, December. Anyway, social media I have not been staying on top of. To be honest, like where it's not like a job or anything for me, like this, I just do it because I enjoy it. There's not much like urgency for me. So I just don't really care whether I do or I don't do it. The reflections, I do like the reflections. I did do my February reflection. It's kind of cool because you do like you get to fill out the scale, and I was using, again, fun little highlighters. I love these highlighters, but it was nice to actually sit down and figure out like what did I start doing, what did I finish, top things that I did, things that I ate, things that I read or watched, member parts of the month, and then main goals. Again, I forgot to set goals for February. Ooh, okay, I did actually do it for March, so I do have to do March's reflection still. But yeah, successes, how I can improve, steps to reach improvements. Might do that, might not. I don't think I did do it last month. Whatever. Anyway, I will do March's. So that's the reflection section. That's a whole long ass update for you guys on my plot paper planner. Onto the hobo. This will be quick because okay, so for the weekly, I think, again, you guys know I don't like having blank space, so I just put a bunch of stickers from one of my kits. I was going to try to do my workouts with how many steps I was taking. That literally lasted to January 17th. I have not used it since. I probably will not, if I'm being quite honest with you. So yeah, that's an easy update. I just haven't found myself reaching for it, so I don't know yet whether I'm gonna keep going with that. This one, again, my issue, I think, is that when I stop doing something, when I've like fallen off doing something, I find it really, really hard to get back into. And I was thinking that I was gonna be able to like write every day at work. This job is so mentally taxing and draining. I just don't have the time or the energy, to be honest. So, I didn't write anything at work in January. I had little itsy bitsy pieces there. Wrote some stuff here and there. Tried out some stickers, was doing the weather and the moods and the overview. Don't like blank spaces, didn't do anything with January, so then I just went crazy with my Hub and Chub Girl stickers. Her Harry Potter ones, obsessed. Love, love, love. Obviously, love, love, love. Then get into February, I still was not, like I said, I literally just didn't have the energy to do this at work. So I did her Winnie the Pooh ones and did a little blurb. Tigger, cute. Eeyore. Piglet. Yeah, this nearly derailed me using the Hobonichi. I'm not sure if I'll be going back to daily brain dumps. It gave me somewhere to use those stickers. So that was kind of cool. Like, again, at least I got to use the stickers somewhere. So that I'm not just like hoarding them, because I'm really bad for that too. Like, I will buy something because I love it and then just like hoard it waiting for the perfect time to use it. There's no perfect time. So this is another one of the monthly kits that came from her. It was a deep blue sea, super cute because I didn't write anything. I also got her, again, they did like an open the vault. So it was like a bunch of her older kits that she had done. I love the Mario one. So I did like a little Mario setup there. That was kind of fun. Catching up with sleeps. So I did start writing again a little bit when I got home. Again, just trying out some of the washi tapes that came with those kits. Love, love, love. Her stuff is just top quality, man. Ooh, Sailor Moon. Yeah, see, I don't even care about what I was like writing, which is hilarious. But Sailor Moon, oh my God, so cute. Yeah, just exhausted. Didn't write anything yesterday. Feeling really low. I was just so low coming home. Doug the Slug is what I used to call my depression a couple years ago. So I actually like went on Procreate and drew out a Doug the Slug and made some stickers and printed them off. Again, using more of the Hub and Chub Girl stickers, writing a little bit. Love is Blind. I made a Love is Blind sticker because that was hilarious. Little anglerfish. Yeah, I was writing a little bit there, and then as soon as my birthday hit, I think I just fell off. So I was using some washi tape to cover that up. I literally, look at that. Oh my God. March 24th is obviously when I discovered that I hadn't been doing anything. I don't know at this point whether I'm going to even bother going back to those. I might just like consider March a write-off and maybe try to start fresh in April. But yeah, quick and easy catch up for you because I barely used it other than to add stickers into. Although the stickers are kind of fun. So anyway, that's where we are with Hobonichi. I just don't, like I said, I just don't have it in me when I'm at work. I really, really don't have it in me when I'm at work to do the daily reflections. There's just not enough hours in the day. And I just can't be bothered. And then with a monthly one, what was this? Yeah, so I was over that really quickly. I didn't enjoy writing the words. And also, if you're not writing in it, then you don't know what the moods are. So I started using more of like the little mood stickers. obviously at work, not a happy camper. Yeah, I was low coming home, man. That was not a good month. This is also why I haven't been posting. So just so you guys know, I'm like climbing back out of it now. I'm feeling much better than I was, but just low, low, low. Did not have it in me. So I was doing a sticker a day basically for like my moods. It took a couple weeks to start feeling human again. And then again, March did nothing. So I might get back to that for April. We'll see. Stay tuned. I fell off on the hobo. And again, when I've stopped doing something, I find it really, really hard to get back into. Good Lord, this is going to be a long one. If you are still here, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You have made it to my Blackout journal. So, like I said, I ordered Scribbles That Matter, the Blackout journal from Amazon. And this one is the Starry Night. I actually got the black cover too because I was so excited about this. I am pumped to use my gel pens. So what I've decided to do after watching some videos and being inspired here on YouTube is I am doing a 6-month reconstruction. So people do their like 6-month transformation, 6-month changes, like glow up in 6 months, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I've decided to call mine a reconstruction, and I really, really wanted to use a cool Blackout journal to kind of capture everything as I go. So I'm not going to use this as a daily journal. We've already seen from the hobo, I'm not consistent with that. And if I was going to do it, honestly, I would probably do the daily journaling in my hobo, but I wanted to do brain dump. So like, what are my goals for the 6 months? I actually did SMART goals for the 6 months. I might go in and add some more like a color to this too. But basically what I'm going to be doing starting today, April 1st, this is the first day of our 6 months. This is how I said I will not be spending. Cause like when I've put my mind down to something and I've decided to do something, that's it. I'm very much so like an all-in kind of person when it comes to that. So I will not be spending. I have my goals. I have my financial goals. I sure as shit can break my impulse shopping habit in 6 months. So anyway, I am going to be using this to do that. I haven't finished doing all of the setup for it yet. And again, I was like, quickly referenced this one earlier, again, if you're still here, because this is where I do like most of my doodling, but like this was the initial like brain dump that I had, like what kind of things that I wanted to do, and then what do I want my pages to look like, just kind of like an overview of it. So put that down somewhere as well. Good Lord, sorry fam. So I am going to do month 1 cover page. So there are some really, 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 really cool accounts on here that do kind of like cutouts and very funky, pretty cover pages. I am going to do a cover page for April. And then month 1, so what are my commitments? This is going to be like literally, what am I committing to for the month? What are the things that I am doing for the month? I'm not going to explain everything in detail in this video because again, this is like a whole thing on its own. And I have another like personal channel-ish, I guess, like a different channel for like lifestyle kind of stuff. So I go into it a lot more in depth on there. Again, I'm not going to do a whole whack on here, but I will show you as I go, like how I design it basically. But yeah, overview of what I'm going to do, my SMART goals, and like the milestones and steps that it's going to take to get there so that I can always like reference back. Cover page for the month. So I'll do April in some fun colors somehow. Month on commitment. So what am I saying that I'm going to do for the month? Targets. What are my targets for that? So like, is it gym 5 days a week? Is it $500 every 2 weeks for savings, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like what am I committing to for the month? And then tracking. And so this is where I think I'm going to do my own kind of like habit tracker. Like I just showed you in that little doodle over here, but I'm probably going to do like a habit tracker for each one of the weeks. So it'll be like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then we'll just like rinse and repeat. So then we'll move into cover page probably for the next month along with the same like layout. I just had to put the tabs that I kind of knew like what I wanted it to look like, what we were going to do with it. So I will get that set up. And when I do my updates for you guys, like I'll take you through it quickly. Maybe one of these days, like I said, if anybody cares enough to follow along with that kind of stuff, if anybody's like interested in lifestyle stuff and like my very unconventional life, I will link my other channel for that. But yeah, that's what we're going to do with this Blackout journal. So I am super excited for that. now that I have this out and I've already talked to you guys about it, I am going to get back into the hobo. I will make the time for it. Yes, I'll make the time for it because then I can kind of like track my progress for my 6-month reconstruction as we go. If you're still here, if you're still here, thank you so very much for your time. Thank you for checking in to see, yeah, what's been on the go with these things. Like I said, it's no longer like I want a new job. I need a new job because it eats up all of my emotional bandwidth. I have nothing left when I'm done my shifts, and it takes me literal weeks to get like some of my equilibrium back. It's crazy. So when I'm feeling that like low and tired, obviously the last thing I want to do is turn on a camera and talk to you guys about what I'm up to, because chances are I'm probably really not up to much. Like getting out of bed is the task of the day. So I'm hoping to get the new job. I'll know by the time I go back to work for my next shift in 2 weeks' time, whether that's my last rotation at the soul-sucking job. Fingers, toes, and everything crossed. But I will try to, again, give less fucks at work so that I have more to put into the stuff like this that I enjoy. That's also part of like the 6-month reconstruction. We're pouring more time and energy and love into the things that actually matter right now. So thank you so much for spending your time with me here today. Like this video if you got anything out of it. Subscribe if you have not already, and hit the notification bell so that you're notified when we do have new videos that pop up. Might record doing some more setups. I will try to at least do some planner updates and more frequently so that y'all don't have 45, 50 minutes of planner updates to go through. I hope you're having an awesome week. I hope you have an awesome week ahead of you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.